What is going on, guys? DBG here, and today we're just going to be talking about something in NBA 2K22 My Team. And lads, this is funny. Like, every one of these as an isolated incidents are funny. I just cannot stress that enough. These are funny. These are not big deals. Not one thing I mention in this video is a big deal. And for anyone thinking I'm saying that it is and like I'm nitpicking and just looking for a reason to complain, no, like if I was looking for a reason, I would be tweeting out every single one of these mistakes, every single one of these every single day, like one Mr. JD crossover does, and doing that has got him into a lot of trouble. So look, I don't really mind it. I in fact think 2K22 My Team, I don't agree with the direction in a lot of situations 2K have gone with things, but I actually think overall this is a decent year for the game. I know the hype's not there. I know maybe people aren't playing the game as much as expected, but I actually think this is a big step up from 2K21 up to this point. However, sorry, I have to move my keys, but 2K21 had a really good spell of about 6 weeks around All-Star Weekend, around Season 5 last year, and then picked up really well in Season 7. Had a really good start Season 6, pretty like bad end Season 6. So like it all really kind of depends. Like 2K21 really got going at this point in the year. Like I think the 19th of February with the start of Season 5 was the real day that like 2K21 got going. Whereas this year, I actually think up to this point, up till obviously we're a week behind because the game released a week later, up till say a week to go in Season 4, we're actually in a much better spot than we were in last year. Coming into All-Star Weekend, obviously All-Star Weekend was halfway through Season 5 because it was in March last year. Yeah, we had a little more hype going into All-Star Weekend, but I think overall 2K have done a good job. But I have to mention this because this is something that's been happening for way too long. I gotta talk about it. I just gotta, and I hate, like, I know people are gonna be calling this nitpicking, but like stuff like this, there's just too many of them. It just happens too often. Like every year, like why is Darius Garland a WNBA player? Why is Josh Hart a WNBA player? Thank God, like Slick Watts for most of the game was Dennis Schroeder. Kawhi Leonard used to have a picture of Taco Fall. Like, there are so many people who have wrong pictures. Matt Bonner went the whole of last year with a picture of Kevin Love. I mean, I know it's not a thing, but why does Vlade Divac look like the meme PS1 Hagrid? But anyway, like, if you guys saw earlier today, 2K released Josh Hart and it took them 2 hours to figure out that they gave him the default SIGs. They gave him the default animations. If you guys don't know, these are what are the default animations. If 2K makes a new player, as far as we're aware, because this keeps happening, is that people randomly keep getting these exact copy and paste SIGs, and then they get switched to other things. So we're 99% sure these are the random SIGs. He got these random SIGs. The exact same thing happened to Dan Issel. Dan Issel was added into the game with these random SIGs. I don't know if it's a case of 2K not wanting people to use the database or not, to see all these things. And if that is a case, then there's no reason not to. The database, if anything, hypes people up more for cards. It hypes people up. But the difference is that with someone like Dan Issel, he got fixed before it was released. Josh Hart, thankfully now, like if you guys don't realize, I've had this page loaded for earlier in the day, which is why I can show you guys. Josh Hart, thankfully now, has got his dribble 6 changed, but it took a good hour after the card was released. At least with other cards like Dan Issel, it wasn't like the card didn't come with these things. The card came with his proper animations, which by proper I mean like the same ones as his My Team base set, as well as his heat check and normal card. The one thing I will say though about these guys is like you got Brandon Jennings. Like I'm specifically mentioning this card because like why does Brandon Jennings the slowest point guard in the game? Because he's got big. Why is he the only point guard in the game that can't dribble? Because he has big dribble style. Why is Brandon Jennings, who can't dunk the ball, have big man dunks? It's just kind of, I'm not even going to say a lack of care, because for all I know, someone could be having to do 100 tasks and like they might mess up one player. They might be given way too much work, and in the end it happens that like the player is, or there are a few mistakes. There are always going to be mistakes. Like, I don't want to, like last year I remember when I was going these rants, I was blaming it on incompetence, because at the end of the day it's more than likely a case of someone being overworked and just missing on things. But there needs to be someone just checking over things. As you can see here, Like, people were literally pulling Josh Hart with a picture of Park Ji-soo, a WNBA player. People were pulling this card earlier today. Like, oh, come on. And like, the thing is, in rosters, this picture is still there. It's still there. Like, this is still Josh Hart. According to 2K, this is still Josh Hart. And we've had this issue since 2K20. Like, for some reason, Onyeka Okongwu in 2K20 and 2K21 had a WNBA player picture. Patrick Williams had a Gabby Williams picture. So I don't know what the I don't know what the method is of putting pictures on these cards and putting pictures in the rosters, but something kind of needs to change. Like, an easy fix would be, if you go into these rosters, instead of some players having their pictures like you see Kawhi Leonard, why not make every player their in-game avatar? So that means at least every player is going to be their in-game avatar, and you're not going to see, again, WNBA players. But it's not even only that. Again, if you look at JD Crossover's Twitter, again, a big reason why he's no longer working with 2K is the fact that he just constantly calls out spelling mistakes. Like, there is at least 3 spelling mistakes a week. And look, at the end of the day, none of these things matter. This doesn't matter. What I'm talking about in this video does not matter. It doesn't matter at all. I just want to make this one video. This one video because maybe something will change. Maybe something will change. Because it's funny when it happens. It really is. It really is funny when it happens. But like, the picture of Josh Hart as, like, this being Josh Hart's picture is hilarious. It was absolutely hilarious. I laughed. Heck, as you can see from my tweets, 1,081 likes. A lot of people laughed. It was absolutely hilarious. But at the same time, the more this happens, the less funny it is. Like, the fact that Josh Hart released and he couldn't move for an hour. For an hour, he was a bum. The guy could not move for an hour because 2K forgot to update his animations. And I know there are people on the other end that are like, oh, thank you 2K for changing it. Like what? I just don't get that. I just don't get that logic. But yeah, this is a really minor thing. This is so minor. I cannot stress this enough. But this is the first time I'm cool with the pictures and rosters. This is the first time something like crazy, like a WNBA picture appearing on like an NBA picture, player's picture, has happened. Like, I've ignored all the misspellings all year. I've ignored everything. And this is kind of the first, like, pretty much like bigger situation of it all. And I'm not even that annoyed about the picture on the card. I'm more annoyed about the card releasing with the wrong animations. And for the best part of an hour, the card literally being a freaking Trey Murphy clone. And then again, Brandon Jennings. The fact they have not fixed Brandon Jennings and the card has been out 6 weeks is nuts. One of the shiftiest point guards in the NBA when he was with Milwaukee can't move because 2K decided to give him generic big man dribble, big man sigs. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you're taking this as a video of me saying, oh, 2K22 is terrible, I'm not. I'm really not. If you're taking this as a video of me saying, oh, this is like a massive deal, because like if this was a year ago, well, not even a year ago, like 6 months ago, well, Jesus, last June is more than 6 months ago, 8 months ago now, I would have made these type of videos and I would have had face cam on, taking it like it's a WWE promo and talking about the incompetence of people in 2K. But in reality, that's not going to do anything except make me piss off people that I probably shouldn't piss off. And if people are annoyed that I'm bringing light to this, then look, this is my problem. So I don't know why it's happening. I honestly don't know what's going on behind the scenes. And I'm, again, as I always say, I am happy to not know what's going on behind the scenes of 2K. Because I know the people I do know, especially on the creator side, they can't say, not that they can't speak out. They if they know something's happening, they can't speak on it publicly. Whereas thankfully I can speculate. But I have no idea what's going on. But whatever is going on, it's been there's been so many mistakes over the last 2 or 3 years. Like there are more mistakes in 1 year of 2K, my team, than there are in FIFA Ultimate Team for 3 years. And FIFA Ultimate Team, they release way more content. I know the team's bigger, but still. Like, with the amount of extra content, ultimately, it shouldn't be the case of there being significantly more mistakes in my team than in FIFA. But, yeah. That is pretty much it. Just a more so kind of a lighthearted video. At the end of the day, this is absolutely hilarious. This is absolutely hilarious. I would be perfectly fine if 2K, again, as I always say, please release WNBA players, please. In like April, when you're starting to release like the 40 Hoff badge cards, please release a bunch of invincible WNBA players. They're not going to be good in game, but it's going to be so funny dunking on somebody with Diana Taurasi. Make them 99 dunking. It would be hilarious. Like, to be fair, we were 3-hunting with Taco Fall last year. Running down the floor with 99 speed Taco Fall. Let us dunk with Diana Taurasi. Let us dunk on people with that. That would be brilliant. Let us actually get, like, instead of just a picture of Park Ji-soo, why not let us use Park Ji-soo in game? That would be great fun, 2K. That would be absolutely great fun, but I know it's not going to happen because I don't know who it is, but someone doesn't believe that the WNBA player should be in my team. It will be so fun. Please do. Please bring it in. But anyway, yeah, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. This is not a big deal at all. I actually enjoy 2K22, but I have to talk about this because it's just happened way, way too often. As someone whose job is to talk about the game mode, it's something that at least had to be addressed once this year, and hopefully once only. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.